welcome to another day of the Daily Antidote of Song. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Facebook family. If you're the first time visiting us, don't let it be your last. Hello for all my Zoom family. Just so happy to see you again. We get to do this all over again, and the Daily Antidote of Song has been doing this for now. We're in year 3 since April of 2020. We are so delighted to share with you the special artists for today. Whoop, 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 whoop. They're not strangers. So before we do that, let me greet each one of you individually and just say hi in appreciation. I'm going to first start with Anna, who is doing our tech today and is all a backup and is a wonderful member and mover and shaker of Carpe Diem. Hi, Anna, and you'll hear from a few minutes from Andy, Robin, and Emma, the Davis family. Arlene from Berkeley, welcome. Good to see you. Brian, hi. Jaden, oh, that's another one of our tech people who comes. So good to see you, Jaden. Pat, welcome. Jenny from Suffolk in the UK. Becky from British Columbia. Delhi. Becky, hey, my good friend. Sheila in Florida. Bonnie in Michigan. Good to see you. Peter Amadon, another fabulous.
Wow, Peter.
And then Deborah in Kentucky, where I'll be back at shortly. Cricket, good to see you. Pauline in Newcastle. Sarah in Texas. Carolyn, thank you for reminding us this is the 759th day straight of the Daily Antidote of Song. Woo, 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 woo. I mean, I'm just in awe. Hey, look at those curly tops. Hey, my friend. Mwah. Hi, good to see you. Thank you for reminding us. Christina in Maryland, 759 days. Linda in Massachusetts. Who we have here? Ruth in Birmingham. Hey, Susan in Seattle. Storm with the fabulous head wrap, what your hat on as usual. Luda and Victoria, thank you for your heart. Dan in Vienna. Jean in Pittsburgh. Hoda, so good to see you from British Columbia. Susan G, whoop whoop. Tuki in London. Fred, welcome. Hindi, welcome. Julian, Ontario. Ralph in Victoria. Keith from Minnesota. And we have videos from Nancy, Kat. Hey, Mary Alice. Oh, that's a real person, Kat in Vermont, and Mary Alice in Brattleboro. Mabel, welcome as usual. Now all is well. Mabel and her bears hit the scene. Jamie and Victoria. I see a video for Amanda and Miles, Aloysius, Bronwyn, George. Oh, there's Miles. Hey, George and Carville, Kristen, Katie, Bob in New York, Gloriana, Kachina, and Courtney, and Johnny. Let me see. I think there are more that join us. Lynn, Hinty, Isabel, Sandy, North Carolina, Bob in Drizzle in Massachusetts, and Lori and Sarah and Janie. I think we got everybody. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. You all do it with me like I always love to do. Take a deep breath.
To do this.
And breathe it out. Why? Because we can. Because we can. We have another day, y'all, to breathe and just be grateful to be alive, to try to do this thing all over again, and enjoy these moments like today. So I'm going to introduce to some of you, but just say welcome back to Andy and Robin and Emma. Andy and Robin have been singing and doing workshops and performing and teaching for many, many years. And their daughter Emma grew up in this marvelous family. Y'all, they are just the jam. I just love them. So, and then now Emma is doing her own thing. So many of her own musical aspects, singing and even pottery on the side. I'm telling you, they'll tell you all about it. But now, let me introduce and give a warm welcome to Andy, Robin, and Emma.
All right. Kathy, I can't, you were such a warm host. I don't know. I'm melting. I did want to say, you said be grateful for each moment. The moment when Anna lets everybody onto the screen. It's like this garden just bursting into bloom. It's a beautiful thing. So we're going to sing a song that you have to sing in the spring. You can sing it any time of year because it's a very healing song. It's by the great English folk musician and liturgical songwriter Sidney Carter. The song, he called it, I found out last night studying the song, All Shall Be Well. It's more commonly known around here as The Bells of Norwich. It's in Rise Up Singing as Julian of Norwich, because the song was inspired by a 14th century English Christian mystic who was had quite a following, and she wrote a book called Revelations of Divine Love, and they're still talking about her. For 6-7 centuries later, so that's leaving a bit of a legacy there. So we're going to do this song. It should be in the chat if Anna got my email. Yes, very good. You can sing on the whole song. I think of this song as not a song with verses and chorus. I just think the whole song is one big chorus. And we know you're going to sound great. So you do have to listen to an accordion introduction, okay? Because it's such a great tune that he wrote. It's like a little Morris dance tune that just sort of evokes the lift of the dancing in the spring. Julian, I tell them what I know. Ring out the bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Love like a yellow daffodil is coming through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I ring for the yellow daffodil, the flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil and tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. All shall be well, I'm telling you, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. All shall be well, I'm telling you, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know.
Woo! Yes! All shall be well again. I know, I know. Did you see the daffodils that I think it was Carolyn had, and then looked like Willard and Leanna? Yes! I really feel spring, there's hope. Although it's very dreary here, I will say, in Bennington, Vermont. We
Well,
do
it
have
is here in Vermont.
greenness
Yep.
from the trees, but Yes, those are beautiful. Thank you. All will be well again. I know. That was wonderful. So tell us a little bit about who this Julian, no, a little bit about the background of this song that so many people have enjoyed singing.
Well, maybe Robin, you can add to this. We when we joined the Guilford Community Church, a place that you know well, Kathy, the minister there was Shirley Crockett. And Shirley really admired Julian of Norwich and Hildegard on Bingham and all of the early women in the church who, had sort of left on the fringes, not of the mainstream theologians. And she was the first minister I ever heard who used female pronouns when referring to God. And Shirley used to say that she was a little concerned when she would, do this in the church service, and some of the older Guilford women who would be in the back pew, they would be back there, and Shirley would keep an eye on them, wondering how they would react. And this was their reaction, according to Shirley. A very Vermont reaction.
I love it.
Just quiet, like, we know.
That is so wonderful.
So I actually think of Shirley of Guilford when I'm singing Julian of Norwich.
Oh, that's pretty fabulous. Thank you for telling us about the Julian. Can you speak up a little bit louder, or can you turn your sound a little bit louder up?
You want to say anything, Robin?
No, he's the spokesperson. I'm happy to have him.
That's a polite way to say I talk too much.
Not at all, not at all, not at all, not at all.
Bella, do you want to add anything? We often sing that around Easter time at our church. What does it feel like? We often have Mr. Peter Amadon, who's here on his trombone, and Mary Alice on the accordions, and piano and drums, and we really make it a big rock. What does it feel like when we do that song, Emma?
It brings me joy, and that was the songs where I maybe was in my mom's stomach.
You went to that church before you were born.
I'm actually remembering this Easter Sunday. Everybody got a bell, and
just this year, yeah.
And
yeah.
The first thing that happened was bells of Norwich. I do remember that now. Everybody was ringing their little tinkly bells. Bells of Norwich.
That had to be so fun and so wonderful. Wow, I can just see vision, the bells. I see the daffodil behind you, and so appropriate for May as we take in and celebrate this new time. You know what? I want to just tell everybody else that I, even though I haven't seen Robert and Andy in a while, we just happened to be together last night at a rehearsal singing here in Vermont. And it's just been a wonderful jam. And one of the songs that we sang is a song that David Roth, the wonderful composer, premiered on Daily Antidote of Song. And it was a song in honor of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, the new Supreme Court judge, the African-American woman. And so he says, has anybody written a song about this? I don't know how many of you were here when he sang that song. It was so wonderful. So I asked him, can we sing it again? He said, sure. So the choir that I'm working with there, we're going to be jamming on that song about Ketanji. And I just played a little bit of it last night. And what were you saying about it, Andy?
Well, we were talking about how David really tried to work her so-called maiden name and her married name into the song, and we were discussing, how he did that musically, and it's interesting. And then I offered this idea that what we really need is the word judge, or maybe better, Kathy, the word justice, because that will be her title, Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Because the song is simply Ketanji, Ketanji, your name we sing with praise. And so maybe Justice Ketanji or Judge. Yeah. We might do that, but we're going to sing it, y'all. And it happened right here. at the Daily Antidote of Song. Andy's going to do part of the lead parts for our group. We'll record it, David, if you're listening, so you can hear all of it and all about it. But there are exciting times to be had. So tell me, what are you all planning? What's in store? What's next? And Emma, too, I want to hear from you because y'all need to hear about this rock band, you know. But tell us.
Well, I'll just say the first week of May is a very busy week because Mary Kay does her River Singers concert, and also everybody calls and wants maypole dancing around here. So I was over at the local elementary school doing maypole dancing this morning, believe it or not, which was a delight. A school I used to teach at, and now I'm retired. But it was great to go back and work with some fifth graders who were in like third grade when I retired. And then this weekend, there's going to be maypole dancing Friday night in downtown Brattleboro for our monthly gallery walk, starting up again this month. The first Friday of every month through the spring and summer is an arts festival in Brattleboro, Vermont. And there'll be a maypole in front of the Center Congregational Church led by me, and there'll be music and songs from 5 to 6 p.m. and then a whole bunch of other performances. And my last one is the Saturday is, if you're anywhere near Brattleboro, come to the opening day of the Brattleboro Farmers Market. We haven't done a maypole the last 2 springs just because you know what. And we're going to actually have the maypole outdoors as usual this Saturday between 11 and 1 at the Brattleboro Farmers Market on Western Avenue, and that's a glorious celebration of community, the opening day.
And it may be one of the first times there'll be an Afghan interpreter at the maypole at the farmers market, because we're hoping that our local Afghan families will be showing up there. So
yes, tell me about that. There is a large number of families that you have invited.
100 people that have come, and many of them are families, and they've all been invited to the farmers market, and an interpreter will be there.
Robin has been doing a huge amount of work with the group called Carry Me Home that has been supporting these newcomers to Brattleboro, and I think they've discovered this is a very generous and welcoming town because of the work of folks like Robin.
Wow. Yes, like you all, I totally agree about the generous and welcoming spirit of this town. So thank you so much. So Emma, I hear you're singing in a rock band, or no, a rock group. Is that what it is? What's the name of it?
It's a rock choir. What's it called?
Rock Voices.
All right.
Rock voices. Like over 100 voices, and this summer, Emma, what's the theme this summer?
The Beatles.
I love you, yeah. I love you.
And this choir does it right. They will have a live band playing all the accompaniment.
Shoo!
And the concert will be in July. We don't know what the songs are yet, but they'll all be good, right, Emma?
Yes. And hopefully I might get a solo.
Ooh.
Because a couple years, I did not get a solo. A couple years of Rock Voices, and
your number's coming up.
And this year, the songs that we did, I did not get a solo, but I auditioned for one just in case. But
that's all right.
It's my year.
I think it is, Emma.
This is your year. Whatever you do, however you sing, with that gorgeous smile, who could do anything less than just enjoy you? Well, I think with that in mind, we need to sing this song again. The Bells of Norwich, or Julian, or As You, something. There was another name.
All shall be well.
All shall be well. Bring out those beautiful daffodils. I started to say tulips. Daffodils, if you have them, and if not, envision them at your bells as we bring in the spring again.
And I love it the way Anna switches around many of the screens for us as we're singing. And it's nice to see folks singing along. And what a great situation for harmonizing.
It's wet, Mom. Come on.
It all is going to sound fantastic. So let it go. Try some new harmonies. Stretch your range a little bit. Have fun.
Andy, before you start, is there a way to bring up your sound anymore?
Our sound? Yeah, we can bring up the sound.
Yeah.
I don't need to hold this, Mom. Come on, you have a raise.
For some reason, it got softer.
How is this?
It's about the same. Yeah.
I do have equipment here.
For the voices.
Yeah, I'll turn it, yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Robin, the mic part.
No one ever asked for more accordion. But pointed at you.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The bells of Norwich, Julian of Norwich, or all shall be well. Loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the tower of Julian, I tell them what I know. Ring out the bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Love like the yellow daffodil is coming through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Come and go, all shall be well again, I know.
I feel like I want to skip and dance and move and just enjoy even if it's gray here, but it's
you know what,
sunny.
Kathy? I don't feel any gray in this Daily Antidote of Song.
Not a minute. Only joy and light and daffodils and hope.
There's something very healing about singing "All shall be well again." I know.
I know.
That is a healing thing to sing. So even if you recite those words through your day, all shall be well again, I know.
I know. All shall be. Thank you. That is the word for today. One of the many ones that we thank you so much for sharing with us, Andy and Robin and Emma. Wow. It just leaves me with the big cheese smile on my face. Okay. Do we have any other announcements, Anna, before I say see you later to everyone? No, we're cool? Okay. Oh, we'll be back again. I know. Okay, with that in mind, I'm going to say thank you again, Andy. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Marvelous Emma, for sharing with us this song, sharing with us your joy of singing, and just the joy of life and spring. Yeah, rebirth, new birth, spring, all that good stuff. I get to say, see you, first of all, to our Facebook friends who have joined us. Welcome, and we'll see you tomorrow. Guess what? We're here every day. This is the Carpe Diem organization that is sponsoring this phenomenal work. And these fabulous people you see on Zoom are some of our family who have been here for years now. Years. Wow. Can you all believe it? Okay, so